A Sicilian defense, Gipslis versus Tal 1955.
Tal is a magician, but in this match he's showing his technical side alongside the chaos. Let's see if he forces the issue early.
White plays c3, a cautious approach to the center.
It's an Alapin-style setup. White wants to build a classical pawn center with d4, but it gives black a clear target to strike at.
The early exchanges are made. Both sides have developed their pieces comfortably.
Comfortably for now. Look at the heat map. The center is a sea of purple, completely contested. Neither side has established a real foothold yet.
Black strikes on d4. This feels a bit premature, doesn't it?
Not for Tal. He's sacrificing a knight to disrupt the structure and invite chaos.
And now he's giving away a bishop on e2. Is he losing his mind?
Hardly. He's trading material for tempo and coordination. He's clearing the path for his own pieces.
Another piece sacrificed on d4. The board is practically exploding.
The heat map is shifting. Those central squares are turning a deep blue. Tal is starting to dictate the geography of the board.
Black brings the bishop to e7, a quiet move after the fireworks.
Quiet but necessary. He's completing his development and preparing for a long-term struggle on the queen side.
White eliminates the bishop on f6, but at what cost?
A strategic choice, but a dangerous one. Tal's sacrifice here leaves White's coordination in tatters.
Black pushes the a-pawn to a5, a bit of breathing room.
He's gaining space. Tal knows that in these positions, the smallest territorial advantage can become a decisive lever.
White captures on f6, forcing black to double his pawns.
It looks like structural damage, but Tal's sacrifice is designed to open lines for his remaining pieces.
Wait, he's just given the queen away, on e5.
Exactly, it's a classic Tal shock tactic. He's not trading, he's betting everything on piece activity.
He's simplifying the board, but the pressure remains. Now the rook moves to c8.
He's fighting for the only open file. If he can plant a rook on the second rank, the game is effectively over.
Another sacrifice. He's just thrown his rook away on c7.
White thinks he's neutralized the pressure, but he's actually just removed his most active defender.
The fireworks are over, but the squeeze has begun. f5 and f4.
This is the endgame grind. Tal is using his pawn majority to create a passed pawn, shifting the pressure to the kingside.
The black king is marching forward to e5. He's practically an attacker now.
The most important piece in the endgame is the king. Tal is treating his king like an attacking piece, and White is struggling to stop it.
And the rook penetrates to d1. There's nowhere left to hide.
Total infiltration. The rook is now a ghost in White's house, attacking from the rear.
The rook reaches b2. It's a complete lockdown.
The heat map is almost entirely blue now. White is completely paralyzed. He's just waiting for the inevitable.
The a-pawn pushes to a3. The end is in sight.
The final nail. Once that pawn reaches the 6th rank, the geometry of the board collapses for White.
And promotion, a queen on e1.
Clinical, Tal didn't just win. He dismantled the position piece by piece.
The game ends with the black king on c3, a fitting conclusion.
A masterclass in transition. He went from a chaotic middle game to a cold, calculated endgame victory.